Yo, what is up, guys, everyone? What is up, guys? Oscar here with a new video. Sorry about that. Oscar here with the new video, and this is going to be discussing Real Madrid versus Granada, the game that happened earlier today. Post-game reaction and analysis time, and boy, oh boy, Real Madrid, they dominated. And here's the thing. I actually didn't expect them to dominate the way that they did. Shout out goes to Luka Modric, who is the man of the match in my opinion. Was responsible for 2 goals. He scored one and was responsible for assisting one. But I'll break down everything here on this video. So before I do though, I would like to remind you all that if you're new to my channel, you like what you hear, you like what you see, you like Real Madrid content, you like European soccer content, this is a channel for you. So give me a subscribe, hit that sub button, greatly appreciate it if you do. Give me a like, share the video with your friends and family, comment because I like to know your thoughts. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive deep into this game, talk about it. So, interestingly enough, Zinedine Zidane, I got some of my prediction right. So here's the thing. Because of the absence of Marcelo, Toni Kroos, surprisingly enough, Toni Kroos did not get minutes. He was rested. So Zinedine Zidane went with this following formation. Obviously, Courtois is in goal. They used Eder Militao, Nacho Fernandez, Fede Valverde, and Marvin Park back there. Interesting. And then they used the midfield of Casemiro. Hold on. Casemiro. Who was out there? I know that Odriozola did not get the start for a fact. It was Casemiro, Luka Modric. Who's in that midfield? Because here's the thing. It was 4-3-3. And interestingly enough, Vinicius Jr., Karim Benzema, and Rodrygo were given the start. Were in attack. The midfield was Luka Modric, Casemiro, and Marvin Park. Marvin Park got the start. Oh, Miguel Gutierres. I knew I was missing a youngster. That's another thing. Youngsters showed up today. Marvin Park, Miguel Gutierres had a solid outgoing. The youngsters in Vinicius and in Rodrygo played very well today. I'm very, very thrilled with their performances. Vinicius Jr. had a missed opportunity. I'll talk more about that when I talk about him. But so the formation was, let me recap because I was forgetting. I knew I was forgetting someone. It was Miguel Gutierres. How could I forget that? He played. He was the best youngster out there today. He's proving why he should be in a spot next season if Rafael Varane and Sergio Ramos leave. So, it was Fede Valverde, Eder Militao, Nacho, and Miguel Gutierrez in the back. Midfield of Casemiro, Luka Modric, and Marvin Park. And attack was Rodrygo, Karim Benzema, and Vinicius Jr. And really, it was very nerve-wracking the first few minutes of the game because Real Madrid just looked uncomfortable. Granada was actually pressuring them. They were actually, Granada was more close to Real Madrid scoring goals than Real Madrid was. Karim Benzema, had a good shot early on, but it was blocked. It was taken. So, this game scored 0-0. Let's move on to the 17th minute of the first half when Luka Modric, the man of the match in my opinion, he goes out. He controls the ball midfield and just kicks it, and it goes in 1-0. An incredible goal that was for Luka Modric. He's showing that he's going back into Ballon d'Or form that he got back in 2018 with his performance today. So it's 1-0. There were some missed opportunities like the Vinicius miss. Something that I do realize about Vinicius and Rodrygo, guys, is that Vinicius, when it comes to his decision making, he doesn't know when to not pull the trigger, when to kick it in, or he doesn't know when to get assistance. And here's the opportunity. He showed some hesitance in the late first half. I think it was like in the 42nd minute where he had a chance to score, but he was waiting for Karim Benzema or whoever to get there to help him out, but nothing happened. And it was when he kicked it to score the goal. Granada's goalkeeper just stopped it, blocked it. But then the difference between him and Rodrygo, because Rodrygo, in added time of the first half, goes ahead. He does a run. Vinicius Jr. filters, gives him the ball up. Rodrygo runs, shows no hesitancy, and kicks it right in. He doesn't possess the speed that Vinicius does, because Vinicius is speedy. Rodrygo is fast, but he's not known for his speed. But he's known for his, knowing when to go and kick that. His name is Rodrygo Goes, so he knows when to go. Little pun there. His name is Rodrygo Goes, but I pronounce it Goes. So Real Madrid is up 2-0 in the first half. Marvin Park was taken off after the first 45 minutes, so they come in halftime. They make an adjustment. Zinedine Zidane makes an adjustment. Apparently, Marvin Park suffered a pancreas or a stomach injury or something like that. So he was substituted and Odriozola comes in the second half, and he had a good game as well. As when he was subbed on. But I'll talk more about that. So Granada goes on, and Granada again, like I said, they were pressuring Real Madrid. I was uncomfortable, to be honest, because Granada was fighting hard, trying to get that first goal, trying to make it close to at least, get that goal so that way, calm the nerves and maybe they'll, make it a game. And they succeeded in the, I think it was 71st minute. And then, it was, nerve-wracking, okay, when Granada was like, all right, we're good. But then 4 minutes later, this is what happens. So Modric passes it to Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard kicks it, and Odriozola finishes it off with an incredible goal. Like I said, Modric was responsible for that initial giving it to Eden Hazard. So that way, he can, Eden Hazard can just kick it to Odriozola. So, Eden Hazard, trash man. Your streak continues. You didn't score a goal, but you had an assist. You made yet another difference here today. You gave Real Madrid yet again. You calmed their nerves, because after the Granada score, it looked like Granada was gonna tie this. But with your assist to Odriozola kicked it right in. But Luka Modric helped out with that by sorry about that. I'm getting a phone call. But you get that score 3-1, and then Karim Benzema for good measure. For good measure, scores the fourth goal late in the second half. 4-1. Real Madrid wins it. It's a good, solid win. The youngsters, Miguel Gutierres, had a solid performance. He actually assisted Luka Modric. I forgot to shout him out in that first. Miguel Gutierres with an assist to Luka Modric in that first goal. Takes care, gives Luka Modric another goal. Gives Luka Modric the goal. So Miguel Gutierres, played very solidly. Marvin Park played okay. He had, I think, a goal, but it was, there was a foul that was, he got fouled against. He got hit, and, he couldn't progress. So, it is what it is. But Marvin Park played very well. Vinicius Jr. and Rodrygo played very well. So the youngsters shine today. They're showcasing their skills. Zinedine Zidane's goal. Good news, guys, is that Real Madrid, it's now down to Atletico and Real Madrid in La Liga. because Atletico is only 2 points ahead of Real Madrid. And here's the thing: the final two games of La Liga, Real Madrid and Atletico will be playing at the same time, so they will be, they need to focus on their games, but in the back of their mind, they got a scoreboard watch to see if each other are leading or all that good stuff. So it's going to be an intriguing 2 weeks. Barcelona, for good measure, is still alive in this thing, but I honestly don't think so. If Atletico wins and Real Madrid wins, I think Atletico, it'll ultimately come down to those two. Let's go to Zidane comments, press game conference. He was thrilled with the performance of Real Madrid, the 4-1. He, helped out there. He was happy with the 4-1 victory. He talked about Marcelo. So Marcelo had an injury. He didn't specify, I believe, what injury it was, but apparently that's what kept him from traveling. So his Zinedine Zidane's decision of resting him was okay. So nothing else to say there. So they got the win. He said that we got the win. Our focus is these next two games. We got to focus on our on us and not focus on what other teams are doing. So positive message to Real Madrid fans and his players. The players played very well today. And here's the thing: it wasn't an easy. It didn't look easy at the beginning. Real Madrid was uncomfortable in the first half, in the first minutes of the first half. And then, of course, when Granada scored that goal, they were uncomfortable within, parts of the second half until Real Madrid just ran away with it late in the second half. So, but Real Madrid were able to, pull away, win it 4-1. So, I'm happy with the win. Let me know what you guys think. So, all right, guys, that'll do it for this analysis. If you're new, like I said at the beginning, if you're new to my channel, you like what you hear, you like what you see, you like Real Madrid content, you like European soccer content, you like American football content or NFL content, Washington football team content, this is a channel for you, so I'd appreciate it if you give me a subscribe, give me a like, share the video with your friends and family, comment, I'd like to know your thoughts. It's time for you guys to let me know what you guys think about Real Madrid's performance tonight or today. So, but yeah, let's go ahead. That'll do it for me, guys. Until then, keep it real. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.